I'm a principal at the Marlin Group, and I've been asked to speak a little bit about how to hire top talent and, more importantly, retain them. So let's first talk about the position. When we're looking at today's manager, I'm sure you'll see from an operator's perspective that there's been a subtle shift between being the caretaker of the facility to really being a consultant, a true partner with the clients. With that shift in mind, revisit your job description. Make sure it really captures the essence of that shift. Yes, all managers should definitely have the hard skills involved with budgeting, marketing, revenue control, but they also need the technology-based skills. They need the consulting skills. They need the expertise in really executing a strategy on behalf of your company and your client's portfolio. Once you got that job description in mind, now it's time to market the position. I've always asked my consulting clients, are you selling or are you telling? Look at your job ad through a very critical eye. Is it just telling the perfunctory aspects of the job, hours, location, things of that nature? Or is it selling to candidates that they actually are going to play a key role in your company's continued success as a team player, building profitability and sustainability for your organization? You can hear the difference in the message just as I'm describing it. Look at that job aid and then go post it strategically to those online job sites that speak to the parking industry. Once you've found your candidates, now it's time to interview and evaluate. I always say, hire slow, fire fast. Take your time. Find the profile that fits into your company. Yes, on a paper aspect in terms of the resume, but also look for the culture. You're building something for your organization for years to come, and you need a certain profile to make sure they play their role, both again on paper, but also as part of your team. So interview for that. Look for behavioral competencies as much as technical. And always ask open-ended questions. You'll get there, trust me. Once you've gone through the evaluation questions, there's a term in the recruitment world, and it's used in many other places. You have to be mindful of the halo versus the horns effect. That first impression, be mindful of that. A good way to balance that is to look at an objective evaluation tool. Put together those core competencies that you've already identified in your job description, weight them, and then score the candidate against them. You'll have a nice balanced evaluation between that subjectivity, those first impressions, and the true outcome of the interview from a clinical or a critical eye. Now you've found your talent. Congratulations. It's time to go into onboarding. Onboarding is very different than new hire orientation. A new hire orientation, essential. They have to go through their paperwork. They need to understand the basic rules of the game from your company and client perspective. But onboarding is an experience.